Hey, better lovers, here I am with my big face all up in the camera. Anyway, I'm popping in to give you a little video about a lesson that I learned this week. And no matter how long you've been in your relationship, there are always things that you can grow from, grow on, and things like that. So I wanted to tell you the story of that a feeling and emotion that was laying dormant inside of me that I didn't know was laying dormant inside of me. And anyway, here's the story. So many years ago, so I mean probably about somewhere between 6 and 8 years ago, I went on vacation, and my husband with some friends, and then my husband came to pick me up from the airport. And when I got in the car, when he was picking me up, there was a hotel key in the car. And the keys now, they don't use metal keys, they use like the credit card keys. So there was one in the car. So first of all, I'm ready to trip. But I don't think we got into like a big argument at the time. I don't know. We really stayed fussing so much back then. But I probably was still in vacation mode too, and I just had flown, so I probably had a little sippies inside of me. But I was calm. And I don't remember having a discussion about it again. Like I don't remember it coming up, and I don't know what my mind was. And this was like 6 to 8 years ago. So 2 nights ago, I was coming home from work, and I make videos at night sometimes. If you've ever seen them, when I get off of work, I make a video. And when I was talking in the video, I reached in my pocket, and there was a hotel key in my pocket. So it just took me back to that day instantly. It took me right back to that day he picked me up at Ronkonkoma train station in that car, in my Maxima. And it's so funny. I hadn't thought about it again until I pulled that key out, because in my mind I thought, there could be a reasonable story to why he would have a key. First of all, he works at a hotel. So there's all kinds of reasons. And, if we have the opportunity to pick the better or the worst of the reasons, sometimes we pick the worst and it doesn't help us. But that also told me that emotion was laying dormant in me all this time. There was something about that day just stuck with me for it to pop back in my head. And sometimes people try to make you remember things and you just cannot recall them. But this thing was like instant. So it was laying dormant. So there may be a hurt. So all of the fights that we had potentially could have been related to the fact that I was hurt. That I was still hurting from that day that I never addressed. Possibly, I don't know. But I just want you guys to be aware that when you're getting into a conflict or an emotion, just make sure it's based on what's happening in the here and now, and not something that buried down deep. Because if you can't identify the source of it, or if you keep bringing up something that happened long ago, then you never healed from that. You guys, the relationship never healed from that, and it needs to be addressed as well. But maybe not now while there's a whole nother hurt going on. So anyway, I try to keep this thing short because I know time is money for all of us, but it's important to fight the battle that you have going on right now. And on the opposite side, on the loving side of it, love the time that you have together now. Make time, be in the moment. When you're with the person that you're with, steal a little time in that to be present in the moment and be loving on each other. Let's stay in the moment with some of this stuff. Let's let other things heal, and let's let love grow. So I wanted to share that with you. And if you made it to this almost 4-minute mark, thank you. And I want you to, what are we going to put in there? How about we put some thumbs up or some hand claps? How about that? Thumbs up, hand claps if you made it to this 4-minute mark. So thank you, better lovers. And remember, stay present in the moment. We'll talk to you soon. Mwah!